So what is inside the pedestal in the Nauticat Motorsailers? Well, I'll show you in this video. First of all, this is the steering pump. So the steering wheel will come on this shaft here and rotate this shaft. Then the pump inside here is rotating and sending oil down one of these two pipes going down to the steering mechanism, to the steering cylinder down in the aft cabin. Here you have the hydraulic steering, and this just works. In case it fails, you have an emergency tiller to put here, and it's also added a valve here, so you can bypass the piston for the steering, so that it's more easy to use the tiller here and steer the boat manually. So that's the main thing in the pedestal here. In addition to that, we have a lot of cables, It's for the lights up in the mizzen mast, the deck lights. It's cables for the radar. It's the mechanical cables for the controlling the engine. We have a lot of cables to the chart plotter. I have solar panels on the top there. All these cables go down this pedestal and in this hole that you can see down here and into the aft cabin. So there's a big, well, call it big hole, so to say, in the aft cabin. And there all these cables are coming down. So and also the shore power comes in here with the cable down there. So lots of cables, steering pump, and what else have we got? Well, not much more. And as you can see here, this hole here, if you get water down through the fiberglass up here, then the water will come down in the aft cabin. That has happened to me, so it's important to make all these connections up here really watertight, waterproof, so you don't get water in here, because that should go out under this wood, but some of it might go down this hole and into the boat. So now you see how it is, and we got this one in front. I'll put it on, and here we have some instruments, and the cables to the instruments should then fit here. And let's see, it's marked starboard and port, so it should connect on the right spot here. That's the starboard, and if this is marked port, it is, then we have done something correct. So I'll just do this very fast, put this back on, and then you can see how it is when it's all put together. So now I will put this key back in, and it's important not to lose it. I will notice what angle it is on, and I will put the steering wheel on, so the keyway here fits to the key. And yeah, I lost it. Put some grease on to use that as glue, so to say, and try again. So now it's on, and yeah, I like having grease on it here. So then we put the nut on here. Oh, I'm too fond of grease. And let's see if we have some tools. In my case, I think this is 24 millimeters. And I've got no idea what 24 millimeters is. Well, 25.4 millimeter is an inch. So it's a small inch, 15/16 or something like that. Anyway, you will find the right tools, and with the nearly perfect torque, we put it back on, and I'll just remove the grease from the tools before I put it back. But basically I'm finished now, so I'll take this cover, very fancy cover, put it on, and yeah, then I'm finished. So if you want, you can join me inside and see how the pedestal for the indoor steering position is. Follow me. So now we're indoor, and here you have the pedestal for the indoor steering position, and basically it's the same story here. Of course, up here you have the pump for the steering. Down here we have the tank for the steering oil, hydraulic oil. We have a lot of cables going to different things, charging the batteries, consuming electricity, signal cables. Well, too many cables. Anyway, also we have on-off switch for the starting battery, on and off switch for the consumer electronic battery. And the last battery is in the bow, and we have a separate switch there for the front battery, where we have the battery for the windlass and the bow thruster. Talking about that, this blue box that you can see here, that's what we call the Argofet. That is a very, very cool thing. It takes the power from the alternator of the engine and deliver it to the batteries that need power. So it separates all the three batteries and split the power to these batteries, so they all get charged individually, but not connected to each other. I have made a separate video on that one. I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, that's to conclude. This is what is inside the two pedestals on the Nauticat, the Pilothouse Motorsailer. This boat is Nauticat 38. And it's a similar setup for the other Nauticat boats with the Pilothouse and the sliding doors on the sides. The Nauticats with the one door in the aft is another setup, but for the motorsailers, catch rigged basically, and sliding doors on the side. This is the setup for the pedestal and what's in it. So, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye! Did you like this video? Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.